Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can find the perfect elements for whatever it is you're creating inside of Canva. So let's go ahead and just start with, I don't know, an Instagram post. We'll go with a blank. It'll show us some templates. I am on the Pro plan, but this works regardless. So you can see this is a Pro one, and you can always filter these out. So if you aren't on the Pro plan, nope, actually it's not on elements you can, but on templates you can filter by color. But so let's go ahead and look at elements. And if I wanted to search for, both like 4th of July, I can then filter out the paid ones. So I only see the free ones if I want them. Cutouts, so if I don't want it to have like a background. Animated versus static, so if I don't want it, moving, and I can apply. And so that's all. That doesn't give me a whole lot. Let's go ahead and see if that helps. That does. So, and I don't know, it's being a little glitchy because this is a static one. But one thing I like is that it shows me recommended ones. So I can hit see all. But if I go up here to this, I can also go to the information and it'll tell me who submitted it. So I can look at more by them and it'll pull all theirs up if you like their style. You can also search by keywords because maybe you didn't think of some of these keywords, right? So maybe independence. Okay, and then this same idea, you can just keep going. And this is a vector image from Pixabay. So you can always look at sort of what the licensing is by hitting that as well. Okay, maybe I want to look for illustrations. And it'll tell me some sort of sub keywords to look at. So maybe I want like a sketch. Right, and it's pretty flower. And obviously this is like off topic now, but there's lots of ways to kind of go about finding different ones. And you can just be like, okay, I want to see more like this. And there's a ton more like that. So lots of different ways to go about finding elements that sort of match a style that you're looking for. And you can always click on them, and they'll always, if they're a paid one, it'll say Pro. It doesn't mean you can't use it. Even if you're not on the Pro account, you would pay like $1 for each Pro element, and it would so it'll tell you sort of what the the licensing agreement is for the Pro stuff. So I can't sell or take credit for creating this particular piece of media, and you can't trademark designs that have the stock media. So you wouldn't want to use it in a logo, but yeah, you would download it for like $1 without the watermark. Okay, so yeah, so use the search, use the filters. It also helps if you're looking for something in particular, like let's see, if you want a photo versus a graphic. I would not recommend messing around with the audio. There's been some issues with audio licensing that they haven't quite sorted out. But photos versus graphics, all, family love, so the sub topics here, anytime you find something that informational, you can find more by the same artist, find the keywords that will help you find more stuff, maybe keywords you weren't thinking of, and just generally see more like this. Is helpful too. So hopefully this will help you find the elements inside Canva that you need to create your perfect design.